Did you get interdicted when you were going back to Fujimura?
No.
I did 4 times. It was freaking me out. And I think it's your chances are greatly increased the more you have on your ship. So, because I
I
had,
only had,
60 opals or something.
holy crap.
So,
Yeah, I only had 20 on me when I flew back last time, so
yeah.
yeah,
So
I'd be freaking a little bit too.
I got interdicted, got away easily. I'm like, okay. And I wasn't too far out from the station either. But then I got interdicted again, got out, interdicted again, got out. And I'm like, this is stupid. Like, again, I'm all for realism and whatever. But usually I mean, if it was real, I would have gotten away the first time.
Yeah.
Like, if it was a human, they would only get to do it once before I would get into port. But it's fine.
Well,
Whatever.
and yeah, I mean, this ship, since I don't have any guns on it, the best thing I can do is reduce throttle, just
Oh,
get
yeah.
in right away to the interdiction, and then just
Take off.
fire thrusters and
Yep.
light up the frameshift drive and say, see ya.
Yep. That's what I did. Yeah, that's all you can do
yeah.
is just get away. But the second time, though, he got some hits in on me. And almost, I
Oh.
mean, I had 1 bar of my shields gone, which isn't all of them, but he got some shots
Still
in
doing damage.
because he just got
Yeah.
in close. Like, we both fell out of warp at the same spot, so I was right next to him, I guess. I don't know. I didn't turn around to look, but he was hitting me.
So when I came into vacay today, the ring's all mapped for me. It's beautiful.
Oh, good. Yeah, because
Like,
they.
it stayed mapped.
Yep, that's good. Because
I'm like,
that's
that's cool.
what it did for Rodney.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Void Hopeful hotspot. I'm coming in at full speed, and there's one there. The only thing I had a problem with today is the collector limpets. I would fire one out, it would go pick up the 1 opal, it would come back to the ship, put it away, and then that limpet would just go
Do
away.
nothing. Oh, really?
So
Huh.
I had to like keep firing them every time I wanted one to go pick. I went through 20 of them just on one asteroid.
Huh. And you're
I
not
had to fire
targeting
it.
the opals, right?
Um,
Because if you target the
Uh,
opals, I think that's what happens, but I don't know. So if you don't target
No.
anything and launch it, and then it'll just kind of keep going. Or at least it should,
Okay.
until it runs into
well,
something.
maybe I had, I don't know. That could be. Maybe when I fired them, I had something selected. I guess
Right.
I didn't really pay attention.
Yep, that could be. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that would do that. Or cause that, I guess.
That's probably what it was.
I had a hard time finding rocks. Took me
Oh, really?
forever. Like, I found my first one pretty fast, but then after that, I had a really hard time. And then it gets to be where I don't even know what they look like anymore. Like, all of these look like they should be good,
Right.
and then they're not.
Right.
So then I'm pissed. And so yeah, that was tough. And so then I really want to get to the point, and I think I'm maybe there now, where I can just cruise around really fast. Like, because I spend a lot of time approaching ones that aren't, and kind of
Right.
hemming and hawing and looking at it, and then finally I'll shoot a prospector thing into it, and
Yeah.
it'll turn out to be not. I'll be like, I should have just kept going. But
Because I knew that wasn't
right,
the right one.
because I knew it wasn't the right
Yeah.
one, but it looked pretty good.
It looked good.
Right. So that's why I want to
Docking request granted.
get to where I can just fly really fast through the whole thing and just go, nope, nope, nope. Yep, there, that one. It might take a little bit more yet, but what I found is it's got to be like all yellow, like the whole thing. And there can't be any like bulges or parts sticking out or anything like that. For some reason, that seems, I have never found one that had like big
Scan detected.
protrusions like through the yellowness, I guess is what I'm saying. Like it's just solid yellow all the way around. Smooth and solid yellow all the way around is what it seems to be.
Yeah. Cool. I just came into the system and I may have found 2 of them side by side.
Nice. I've dreamed of that.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
But just wait, you'll get there, and then you'll be like, shoot the first one,
Nope.
and right, and then it's
Yeah.
nope, and then you're like, oh, all right.
Prospector out. Not looking good.
Not looking good.
Fail.
Still not sure how many limpets to take.
This time I took like 40 or 45 of them,
Right.
something like that. I took it just a ton
Right.
because I was like, last time I burned through a whole bunch trying to use the damn collector because it wasn't working right
Oh,
for me.
right.
So I'm just like, whatever. If I have to
Take.
chuck them out, you know, like,
Right.
so be it.
Yep, that's true.
So you can always empty my. If it ever says like can't pick up opal because your shit's full, I'm like, yep.
Right.
Just eject that crap right now.
Right. I'm gonna try this many. We'll see what happens.
It's pretty orange. I don't know that that's the right orange color.
Right. See, and it's got to be yellow. The whole thing yellow.
Yep.
With maybe a little bit of really dark orange. Or yellowish orange. Because I find a lot of them that are really bright orange, but they're not yellow.
Yes.
And those are the ones that I waste my time on, and I'm always like, damn it!
Seems like we got all this high-tech gear. We could really like
Yes.
give it a unique color.
Right. You would think. Yep.
Well, it's interesting because this particular opal field that I'm in is. And there's so many like yellowish orange ones around here. That's gotta be one, right? It's gotta be. Is not really in the ice belt.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Like it's kind of between the first ring and the second ring. When I pulled into this zone, I was like, this doesn't even. Is this even a belt? Is it one of the rings? No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Alright, now I'm starting to lose faith in this whole thing.
See? That's what happens.
No. I reprogram myself.
It's so funny how quickly it changed. Like, as soon as you find one, then you think you got it. And as soon as you get away from it, you're like, oh, what did that look like?
Yeah.
I feel like I
Yeah.
need to have a printout. Just tape it to my monitor, like, of the
Right.
colors.
Right.
Could take a
I know it.
screenshot and just
No. Yeah.
have it up in the window next to my...
Yep. Have it up on the second monitor. Just
Right.
Be like, nope. Looking for this.
Right.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Here's the credits. That one's I know it's not gonna be. I have this feeling.
I didn't watch that video that you posted about SC2, but I saw a headline about the computer won 10 out of 11 times or something against the
Yep.
human player. Who was the human
it's
player? Do you know?
It was two of them. It was TLO,
Oh, okay. Yep.
and then the other one was Mana.
Oh yeah. Yep. Nice.
So they're both from the same
Team.
but
Is
they're
it Liquid? I think. Yeah.
They're both from Liquid.
Yep.
That video's 3 hours long, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I watched the whole thing.
Did you? Nice.
So, the one thing that I thought was absolutely incredible. So, Rotterdam and the other guy that was doing the commentary, right? So they did it up right. Like they did a full, cast of the
Yep.
games, but not all of them. Like some of the games, they just talked to the player, like how did it go or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it would have been much longer.
Yep.
Because at first, when he was playing TLO, you could see that it really looked like a computer player. Like things
Huh.
didn't look quite right. Like he was sending like multiple drones out for scouting, and they were kind of scouting the same areas, and
Oh.
it just looked weird, right?
Yeah.
And the only thing they can play at the moment is Protoss versus Protoss.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's all they have programmed into the system.
Right.
They're working on it.
Yep.
But they said the whole thing was taking too long, basically, and then they had to hurry up. I think their funding was about to get cut or something, right? 'Cause they
Oh,
had this
okay.
For a couple of years,
Yep.
and so they just decided to put on a massive push to. There we go. Found one.
Nice.
See what they can do. Just to see what they could get done in a short amount of time.
Yep.
And so it's not like they pushed their team to get this working.
Huh.
That was all they had time to program up was PvP. Protoss versus Protoss.
Yep.
So what they did was they basically built a bracket system for their AI, and then played AI versus AI, and they said the AIs kept learning and learning and learning. And so
Wow.
they basically have 200 years worth of StarCraft games.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
in this AI.
Yep.
So when TLO played, and he doesn't play Protoss as his primary race,
That's
so
true,
everyone was
yeah.
kind of like calling shenanigans on this. But,
Right. Why wouldn't they have taken somebody else?
Well, that was why they wanted a true Protoss player
Mana is, I guess.
for the next thing. But so he didn't realize he was actually playing against 5 different AIs. Like every match was just a little bit more different than the previous one, and you could see he was kind of confused by it, right? 'Cause,
Oh,
everyone
really?
has kind of a play style or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then they basically had to tell him, like, look, you played it against 5 different AIs.
Huh.
in this,
Well, that's interesting. Huh.
fucking missed. Detonating, like, not much time.
Back it up, Griggy.
Now I gotta get this charge in.
Oh.
I like missed it and it bounced off the
Yep.
rock.
I've done that.
So yeah, it was rather interesting to see him play, and then they told like Mana when he was playing, shit. Boost. Get me out of here. 10 seconds. Okay. Boost.
How's it going?
Shield came down from, like, I lost one
Oh,
ring on
yeah.
the shield. We're good.
Not too shabby. You've been
I don't
through
know.
worse.
Yeah. I put, like, all pips into the engine until I heard the explosion, and then transferred them all to shields. Yeah, it was not bad at all. All right, we're good. So yeah, so at first when they were playing TLO, this was all done in December. They played TLO 1 week, and then it was a couple weeks later that they played Mana.
Oh, okay.
And they said, yeah, we did like another 100 or some hour or 100 years of gameplay in that week's time.
Wow.
And when like Rotterdam and those guys were casting, they were like, oh yeah, you could tell the difference.
Oh, really?
You could. It looked like a human player playing. He's like, you know, they were like, at this point we wouldn't know whether it was human or AI that was playing.
Engaged.
Wow.
The only thing they noticed was that the AIs that were playing Mana,
Complete.
they would overpopulate their main nexus with probes. Like they would go all the way, the computer would go all the way up to 24 probes on the nexus,
Really?
like every time,
Huh.
right? Like there was only one of the AIs that didn't do it. Most of the AIs didn't even wall off, right? Like it's a standard procedure, wall off, right?
Yep.
And so they're like, what the heck? Well, so the 11th round was actually yesterday, and he's like, Mana's like, yeah, I've had some time to think about it, like what the computer was doing, and maybe different ways to play this game that really nobody's kind of thought about before.
Right.
And so he overloaded his Nexus with 22 or 23 workers as well.
Yep.
And it's rather interesting.
Huh.
Like at first, Rotterdam and those guys were like, this isn't right. Like, and by the end of it, they're like, maybe we've been playing this game wrong and the AI just taught us something.
Right. That's pretty cool.
And so the interesting thing is, like, when an Oracle comes in and starts killing all your workers,
Yep.
it doesn't matter because you have more than the maximum allowable anyway.
Right.
So
That's
it
interesting.
doesn't damage your economy at all, or
Yep.
very minimal.
Huh.
And then the next thing they noticed was as soon as you build the second Nexus, you can transfer those workers over to
Oh,
the second Nexus
immediately,
and
yeah.
immediately have it fully populated.
Right.
Pretty close to it. And
Huh.
so they're all like, "Oh, this is cool!" Like, and
We're
so
learning, right?
yeah, it was like, huh? The AI is teaching us something. In the first few games that they played, like, what they said was the AI can see the entire screen except for the fog of war.
Oh, really? Huh.
So they showed like a view of what the computer would see,
Yep.
and they were all kind of going, this is kind of cheaty, right? Like you have to decide where you're gonna go, and they're like, well, you know, he's got a focus, and you can see like where they're focusing. So they built a little map, heat map type thing. And then, so for the one today, what they said they did is they went back into the system and recoded it so that the computer actually has to change its focus, like change the screen to match its focus or whatever. So
Oh.
it's more like a player. And then the other thing they talked about, and that was probably the most interesting part, I think it was game 3, the way they cast that one on the first one. They actually showed what the actions per minute were and everything else, and they said what they did was they wanted to make sure that the computer wasn't winning just from like high actions per minute or something like that.
Oh, okay.
What they found out is the computer's only doing 30 actions per minute or 40 actions per minute. And
Yep.
But it's just super efficient with each one of those.
Right.
And there was a case where the computer had 3 groups of stalkers on the map, and he got Mana's army in the middle of it, and the computer was microing all 3 of those groups just perfectly. So as one stalker would take damage,
Wow.
he would blink him the back of the group,
Yep.
right? So you can see it in real time. You can see the stalkers that were in front, they'd get damaged, they get blinked to the back immediately.
Yep.
In all 3 of those groups, as he started moving the army in, like you just see blink, 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 blink as he's
Yep. Each one takes
Instead of the
damage,
units.
then boom, out. Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
And so it's like he's just super precise. The computer was super precise with any of their macro move or micro.
Yep.
So the micro was just fabulous. It was absolutely crazy.
That makes
Um,
sense. That's the way we
yeah,
play too.
But scary.
That's why we
Well,
don't have
like,
high APM.
Right. Well, Rotterdam's like this is like
Yeah.
nobody can have this that much accuracy, right? So
Right.
he was kind of calling shenanigans on the whole thing. But
Right.
At the end, they were all like, "This is really cool, and we're super excited for it." They had some guys from Blizzard there as well. Yeah, it was neat. I don't know. It was pretty impressive to watch.
It's pretty cool that they can do that. I think that's.
Yes.
I think it's really neat, especially when they learn from it.
Yeah, I mean that was the coolest thing, right? Like the players were starting to like learn from
Cargo
the
scoop
computer at that point.
programming input drone.
It was just neat to see.
Yep.
Cause yeah, like by the end they were like, is he playing it? Like they're like they hadn't seen the cast or any of the replays before today.
Oh.
They said
Yep.
they purposely didn't want to see it because they wanted to cast it like the replays. They wanted to cast them like live performances or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
and that was the only problem they ran into. They said, look, the binaries we're using for this are something that Blizzard custom created for us. They don't have the observation modes built into them. So they couldn't, the game that they cast live yesterday with Mana, they could only see it from Mana's perspective.
Oh. Huh.
And then we're like, yeah, we're working with Blizzard or whatever, so that future, maybe in the future we can add that to that or something. So, it was cool. I was pretty excited to see, and I thought it was really interesting that they were overpopulating their nexuses with workers
Right.
and how awesome it seemed to work.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like, all right, it's time to learn something from the computers, right? And, like,
Right.
You know, I have something flashing which appears to be stuck to my ship.
Could be a limpet following you. They follow you around until they expire.
Oh, that could be.
Want to know what sucks? This is the first time it's happened to me. I found an asteroid with fissures, blew it up, and it had Brahmalite as the.
That's the core.
That's what was inside. Yep. Brahmalite
Right.
sucks. I've
right
looked it up.
spot?
It's like 9,000. Yeah, I'm in a void opal area,
Okay.
but it's. I think it's just kind of randomish.
I only got 4 void opals refined out of that deal. The other asteroid I found earlier had like 10 fully refined ones out of it.
Yeah, I should. Normally, I think I get around 14 after you knock everything off the surface, of course.
Yeah, that one didn't have a lot on the surface for some reason.
Cargo scoop retracted.
No, wrong button. Yeah, it didn't, like, yeah, the ones I had earlier, there was tons of ones on the surface I had to shoot off. This one didn't have hardly any.
That's weird.
Now I'm back to picking rocks that kind of look orange or kind of look yellow.
Right.
A little too orange. I don't want to waste a prospector on it. I'm afraid that. Well, it was interesting. I think it was cast 3 against TLO. They had what the computer is interpreting, right? So it has like its decision matrix up, and it's like neural networks up, and it's kind of showing where information's going.
Okay.
Then it also has a graph where it's calculating its win, draw, loss probability.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like, you know, it knew it won the round like way before the casters were,
Yep.
you know, they're
Saying
like,
that-
oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, like you looked at it and you're like, you know, he's probably still got a chance to pull this off.
Right.
Computer's predicting like, no, 100% guarantee win, and so it got really freaking aggressive on like going up ramps and stuff, and like the casters were like, yeah, human players, there's no way they would do that, right? Like they don't push up a single point of ramp because they'll lose their entire army.
Oh.
The computer's just like, no, I'm gonna win this, so I'm pushing up the ramp to get this done.
Huh.
So there's some interesting gameplay in there that they all were kind of like, huh, maybe we've been doing this wrong.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see after this, like, who adapts their game style
Right.
to, like,
Because you can bet everybody was watching this. At least the
Well,
pros.
yeah, that stream has 200,000 views already.
Wow.
So there's a lot of people that were interested. Full shield, full shield. Oh, that was so close. I just nudged an asteroid. I came flying in way too fast, and I was like, oh, there's an asteroid I want to go look at. And I just bumped it with the nose of the ship. Just like,
Yeah.
I was running full reverse thrust the whole time, trying not to crash into it. Oh, crap. Keep going. Not yellow enough. Now I'm losing my mind. Does he have a asteroid? How's your rock hunting going?
Well, not good after I found that last one.
Yeah, me neither.
And then I wonder, like, how often, like, is every time you drop in, is that like a new fresh instance, or
I was wondering the same thing.
can you like mine it out?
I was wondering the exact same thing because I'm like, it remembered that I scanned the system and it pointed out the Opal hotspot. So is it no longer good?
Right.
Yeah. Like, do I have to go to another planet?
Right. Should look that up. Google it.
Right. Maybe after like 20 of these, you have to move on or something.
Maybe it refreshes every couple of days. Like, I would think that it would
maybe.
refresh at some point.
Yeah, it's after watching that StarCraft stream, I maybe want to play StarCraft.
Yeah.
But it can wait a little bit because I really want money for these ships. And I was super excited about the deep space thing that everybody else was doing. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. If I had a ship that was fully decked out that could do that type of thing, I'd probably... I'm really starting to lose my mind. Is this yellow enough? Just have to fly over and test it. Odd-shaped rock. I don't think this is gonna be a good one.
I don't think that this is. I'm gonna check it just in case. And I'm also gonna see if.
Keep seeing ones that are like, oh, that was really good.
Asteroid scan complete.
You can usually see the fissures on them, like just driving up and visually inspecting it. But you have to launch a prospector.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I was just trying to think if you have to actually launch a prospector, or if you can just drive up and visually inspect them.
Well, you can. That guy in the video showed the one that he was looking at. You can see the fissures.
Yes.
Oh, I suppose though you still need the prospector so you can find them. I wonder if you can still fire into the fissure if you don't target it. I guess that's what
I
you're
don't know.
asking. I don't know.
Well, I was just maybe a little of both. Like, I don't want to waste a bunch of prospectors, right? So I'm kind of doing a visual inspection on some of these rocks when I pull up next to them.
Right.
Seems orangish. I don't see a lot of fissures on this one either.
So this guy said that they do deplete, but and repopulate at an unknown rate.
Hmm.
So
So at some point we need to like be a little bit more
I
systematic.
think we might
about-
need to find another system, another planet. I might try looking at another planet. Because I think we've probably been to, there's only, what is there, 3 in this section? 3
three
hotspots.
hotspots.
And I'll bet we probably hit
A bunch of them.
a bunch of them, yeah. Which explains why it's getting harder and harder to find
Yes.
something.
Well, and there is another icy planet, I think, in this system.
There is, yep, with another pristine. I checked A, and then B was this one, so it was second on my list. So C should have a possibility.
Oh, I think I just found one.
Nice.
Just double check. Visually, it looks like it has some craters and shit in it.
See, craters are, well, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've gone back and looked at the guy's video a couple times to see what he's talking about, and I see him, but I haven't ever seen him on the rocks that I've been near, even when it was a thing.
Weird. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna get out of here. Time to go. trying to do a scan on it, and I accidentally launched a charge, and it stuck to the rock. So just countdown timer running on that one.
All right, this one's got to be one.
Keep saying that to myself as I pull up and launch a prospector into it.
Yeah, this one's got to be it. Now I just hope that it's the stuff that I want.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Nope, wasn't. It's unbelievable. It's the most yellow I've ever seen before in my life.
Or so you think.
And it was uniform.
Big rock.
I can't believe how slow this asp is.
Oh. Yeah,
Both
This
to
one's-
start and stop.
super yellow with a tiny speck of orange on it. Gotta be it. Gotta be.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Of course, it doesn't flash like it has a core.
Prospector limpet engaged.
It's unbelievable.
Asteroid scan complete.
We'll find out.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he
Oh yeah,
wants and
this
just
is one.
sits on his
Nice.
Alright. Earn the money.
Hopefully it's not Bromley.
Prospector limpet
Right.
failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Ooh, sounds
Asteroid scan complete.
checking me, but his game is kinda weak, and I know that he cannot approach me. 'Cause I'm looking like glass and he's looking like trash. Can't get with a deadbeat ass. So no, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no. I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging up the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging up the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to
Pick it. What the hell? I put 2 fulls and 1 low in it. It says optimal yield range exceeded.
Hmm.
That seems weird.
Maybe it's not a very big asteroid, so you don't need too much.
No, it's not. I just let this one blow up anyway. Wish I knew which one was high and which one was low if I go disarm.
Right. I've been in that same situation.
Just randomly pick one and see what happens.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Back up, 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 back up. I might be a little too close for this one. Oh, we're okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to the next planet.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I've got void opals I gotta pick up here.
VK1, VK2, VK3. VK3 is further away.
You're out of range.
Man, that sucks. That means we're gonna be searching all over the place.
Well, I think it might just cause me to have to do more of a organized grid search pattern, right?
Yeah, remember the spots that we've been to
Somehow.
and haven't
like,
been to.
I mean, right now I just kind of drive haphazardly, and
It could be kind of tough to remember where you've been.
I know, trying to figure out how I would drive it the grid pattern like.
Right. Be cool if you could launch flares. Like persistent
Yes.
flares.
Yes.
Launch glow sticks. So you can mark your navigation where you've been. Or with our fancy ship computer, we should be able to say track location. Have a GPS
Right.
built in.
I don't know if any of the collectors are out doing their thing.
How do you know?
Yeah.
You should be able to see them under contacts, but also when you have your
Oh,
collector weapon up, whatever that is,
Yep.
it should
Yep.
should have 0 of whatever available if they're both out. Otherwise, you'll see 2 of whatever if you haven't if you
Yes.
need to launch more.
Oh, that one's working. I'm gonna do the Jetson sound. Another one out there and get it picked up. There's so much shit all over this place. Get hopefuls everywhere. Bring the opals home to daddy. Go get the other one. There you go. And what's the deal with taking too long and all of a sudden, poof, it all just vanished.
What poofs?
So earlier tonight I was playing and I had like 3 opals that were kind of just hanging out, or 2 opals hanging out in space,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, like, my display went clear and none of it was there.
Oh, I haven't had that happen. That's interesting.
And I kind of had it happen similar with somebody gonna go pick that damn thing up? Come on. Oh, no.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. All right.
Did you find one?
Yep, we got some hot spots. Let's see.
Nice.
How do I get out of this view? Exit view, backspace. All right. All low temperature diamonds though. Hoop.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep. Huh.
Come on, roll. I almost need a bigger ship for this.
Could. Go
So,
get
like,
yourself
more
a
collector.
one of those. Why can't I can't think of the name.
The big transport ships.
Oh my gosh. No, I was. I'm apparently very tired. Can't think of the name of the ship right now. It's a big one. There's the Corvette, the Cutter, and it seems like it starts with an A.
Anaconda.
Anaconda, yes. Anaconda would hold a lot, but it would be tougher to get through all these little nooks and crannies, I think. Or there's some, one of the new ships is like, some of the new ships might be good, especially the Alliance ones. It's kind of tough because the Asp is pretty good. Because it's got a lot of cargo space, and it's got all of the hard points and stuff that.
So like this was a case where I think the reason I'm losing limpets, they crash into things.
Oh really? Yeah.
Because I got a bunch of, like, I look around, there's a bunch of broken limpets all over the place. Just floating in space. 'Cause they kept trying to go around this one big rock and they kept
Right.
blowing up because there was one opal hanging out over on the other side.
Yep. Yeah, I always. It's tough. But I try and position myself a good distance away so that they have a lot of space in between you and wherever they're trying to pick up. So they can kind of. Then they can kind of figure out where to go. If it's a short distance between you and the limpet and there's something in between, that's when it crashes into stuff. But it's tough because there's really no easy way to know.
Right. So I ended up just, I see like 6 broken limpets just floating in space. Oh, oopsie. Alright, so that one's all done. Okay. So you went over to a different ring?
I did. Well, I went to Vacate 3, different planet,
Yeah.
and that one just had low temperature diamonds, which aren't the end of the world. Those would be fine too, but I'm going to Vacate 4 right now.
Oh, so when you did detailed scan of the rings that didn't have any full hot spot.
Right. Yep. Just the diamonds. So it had hot spots, which is good, but no
Not the red
opals. Right.
I think they should have to change the color. Big arrow right here.
Right. Big arrow.
Right
Thumbs
here.
up. Right.
Right. Seriously, it's not like augmented reality in the future.
Right.
Yes, there's the mini game of the people having to find stuff, but
Right. Can't make it too easy.
right. Just put credits directly into your account. Millions of them.
That would be the best. Right. Ooh. There's hot spots. Seems like a lot of them.
Nice.
There's a lot of. There's probably 20 hot spots, and there's only one void opal hot spot. Everything else is different stuff. Wonder how much this other stuff sells for. Alright.
How about this one? This one looks pretty kinda good. Had lots of crap on it, the outside of it. I pull up and looked at it and I was like, oh, it looks pretty good. Not good enough.
Not good enough.
But it had a lot of crap on the surface. Kind of looked like.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected.
Sweet. I got 18 void opals in my inventory right at the moment.
Nice.
So that's like 30 million credits. Which isn't, that's not shabby at all.
No. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna have to swap my secondary and my primary buttons for the scanning crap because I'm holding it down constantly. My finger hurts. It's like a pinky button. It's not designed for long-term use.
Right.
once in a while. Hmm. Still pretty bright. Yeah. Alright, found another one.
Nice.
Programming music drone. Prospect limpet engaged.
All right, I found one.
Asteroid scan.
Yeah. Money, right?
Well, hopefully, as long as it's not bromellite.
Sure.
Now I'm worried about that.
Time to back up.
Time to back up.
Detonation
Oh, my lights are on. That helps, actually. Huh. Must have bumped my light switch
Nice.
for my
Yeah.
space for my ship.
Yep.
I was like, oh. I did see the other day the guy was running with night vision on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I
Yeah,
forgot
that
about
might
too.
help, especially when your
Let's try that.
screen's frozen over.
Yes.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Let's go get some.
Programming music drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming music drone.
Yeah, I wonder if any of the newer ships would be better than the Asp. I don't know how it could get much better unless, like, I'd like to have more collectors.
Yes.
I mean, that seems like the most intensive part is waiting for this thing to, these 2 to pick up all this crap. If I could fire out
Right.
like 5, pick that shit up real quick. But I don't remember. I need to check and see how our hard points are set up, because I think we probably have it maxed out, which is why we only have 2.
So on the hard point, or is this on a utility point?
I think well, I don't know.
Blasters, the abrasion blasters were on a weapons hard point. I thought the launchers were on a utility point.
Oh, okay. So we need a ship with a lot of utility things.
I think the ASP has some though. You could throw, like, I have a frame shift wake scanner on one of my utility points that I don't need.
Oh, yep.
Oh, but it might need a bigger utility point. These utility points, I think, are only like 2. Maybe we need like some of those ships. I think have really big utility points.
I should look around, just see if there's anything else.
That's what I was thinking.
Or see if we can add more. Because 2 is fine, but it's not fantastic.
No, and for me, like, I mean, it's getting better, but yeah, I was trying to figure stuff out. Like, I could use a whole bunch more limpet.
Yeah.
I brought 45, and I'm down to 21.
Yep.
Because I had the one they kept blowing up. This one's
Right.
working fine. I managed the way the rock separated, where I'm at. Like, I think I'm gonna get them all and not punch another set of them. So it's fine. But
Yep.
yeah, I think that's it. I need to clean this whole asteroid up. I got an inventory now. 31. So it's from 18
Nice.
to 31.
That's awesome. That's about what I had, I think, this afternoon was... You did 3 rocks so far?
3 rocks.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good haul. You just gotta watch your ass on the way back.
Yes. Well, and I'm like, I don't really want to go back yet.
Right. As long as you have limpets and space.
Right. Alright, night vision scope on. Lights are off. Alright, let's try that. Of course, I'm in the sun, so on the sun instead of the planet.
Get the fuck out of the car! Pineapple man, for when life comes at you fast. Pineapple man, pineapple apple, lemon and cinnamon.
And then, what if we played this system, but we did it in the open world, right? Not in our closed. Would that reset it too?
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know that I really want to play an open world.
No. I would think that would be pretty dangerous. You never know. It'd be exciting. Once we have a lot of money, then it would be fun.
Yeah,
'Cause then
I mean,
there'd
I think
be-
we were playing an open world before, right? When we were blowing up ships and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, when I
Yes.
have, when you have the money to do it, it's fun.
Right, it's like no big deal.
Right. Then it's more exciting because you can actually run into other people.
Right. But when you're flying a cargo transport ship across the map with not enough money to pay for your recovery,
Right.
I did that one time. Oh my god, I still remember.
That's right.
I was shaking. I was literally shaking while flying this stupid ship because I'm just like, if I blow up the ship, I'm done. Just completely and utterly done.
Yep.
I'd be back to flying like an eagle or something at that point.
Right. Uninstall.
Yep.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And then that was the one where I messed up coming into the mail slot and forgot to request docking, and I was like, oh my God. I got it done. Like, I got the request in just in the nick of time. But
Nice.
I think I found another one.
Nice.
So this one's not all. I don't know. It's harder to find. Give you that. I wish there'd be a way, like, I only want a minimum seismic charge, but I have to, like, launch it into outer space if I accidentally hold the button down too long. Or is there, do you know of a way to, like, oh, this is gonna be a fucking problem. I got 12 seconds and I gotta get one more into this damn thing. Oh, shit. So
You want
bad.
just a small amount? Or
Yep.
yeah, then you just press the trigger once and let go. I mean, I just like shoot it.
Yep. Well, I know, but oh, that was horrible. So I didn't get. The problem is this asteroid is just. It's spinning a
Right.
lot.
Yep.
It's flying around. So I was having a hell of a time getting. A
Coverage.
couple medium. Yeah.
Yep.
I needed a couple medium charges in it or whatever, and couldn't get it done because, like, you hold the trigger too long and you get a high charge, and I'm like, I don't want a high charge. I need a medium charge in there.
Right.
So I have to launch the charge into outer space so that it wouldn't hit the rock.
Yeah, I usually start with just like one maximum. Like I do 2 maximum or almost max, and then see where I'm at there. And if that doesn't do it, oops.
Like, okay, now it's saying put one more charge into it. The 2 other ones already went kaboom, and the rock didn't come apart. And then I just put one more large charge in it, and now it's over optimal. But whatever. This freaking rock's pissing me off. It's just spinning and spinning so fast that you can't get a shot off.
Right.
rate to make it do something.
And head those two. I'm having a much easier time finding them in this area. I think where I was before, I think we mined the crap out of that one.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I've been finding some, so I'm pretty happy at the moment, but
Yeah.
it was, yeah, I went through a pretty bad dry spell there.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Hello.
Pat, it's Pat. I hear Weezer has a new record coming out.
That's true.
What do you say you come by the house and play it for the girls?
That sounds fine. Do you mind if I bring some friends?
Whatever you want. Just don't bring too many dudes. They're coming.
Where I come from isn't all that great. My automobile is a piece of crap. My fashion sense is a
No, this is Alexandrite. Oh my gosh, why am I getting hosed so much? It's a bunch of crap, man.
That is.
Well, I'm taking it. Might as well.
It's worth something.
I know, but what are the odds?
Alright, almost mapped out or mined out as well. Not as many on this one. Of course, I did a horrible job blowing this thing up. but Got 5 more refined out of the deal, so up to 36.
Nice.
That's like close to 60.
Yeah. Well, almost 70, really.
Yeah. Crap. Crazy. Am I crazy?
It's fantastic.
It's something that
Crazy.
and I just don't belong. No, I don't. I'm just a no class beat down fool.
Compared to when we used to play this game,
Well, yeah.
how long I had to grind for that 60 million.
Right.
I mean,
Took forever to get 6 million.
20 hours? I don't know, it was forever. We were in space trucking every day for weeks on end.
Right. Remember when we were making like 100,000 a trip back and
Yeah.
forth between 2 stations, and we thought we were doing good?
Yeah, it was like 100,000 an hour. We were super excited.
Yeah.
And then there were some, you found some runs, or somebody did that got us like 300,000 an hour. We were like, oh.
Right.
And now we're doing like 33 million an hour. higher.
I gotta see how much Alexandrite is selling for.
See if it's worth your time to pick it up.
Right. See if I should even bother.
And your friend of Diane's is a friend of mine. And your friend of Diane's is a friend of mine. And your friend of Diane's is a friend of mine. Looking at Papa John's, always making good bread. Got a $20 tip on New Year's, and I moved out to LA. She drew me up a map with a fountain pen. She took me to Hermosa with the boys.
Well, I even think there's places to go in the Dickett system that might have. There's an AC planet there too. I guess I didn't go out there and scan it.
I look. There are places. None of them are. I don't think there's any pristine ones.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know how big of a deal that is, but
Yeah, if there's pristine close by, it's probably a better idea.
yeah.
I asked her if she had a boyfriend, she said no. I asked her if she had a girlfriend, she said hell I wouldn't know. And a friend of Diane's is a friend of mine. And a friend of Diane's, home is where the heart is. And a friend of Diane's is a friend of mine. We went down to the bank of the river, and she washed my dirty hands. I'd been hanging around in a cloud of shame till she let me taste the cold water.
Collect limpet expired.
Come downstairs, I just grab my. I have a small little computer that I can mount to the back of a monitor.
Ah. Take a screenshot.
Well, I was gonna hook it up on my second monitor so that way I can have a second keyboard and mouse so that way to look stuff up for this game.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because I don't like it having out of the game to have to look something up.
Right. Alright.
Not finding anymore at the
Stupid
moment.
Alexandrite.
Is it worth anything?
Yeah. 400,000. Which is
That's
half.
okay.
It's well, yeah. It's like a quarter of the price of a
Yeah, not even a quarter.
opal.
'Cause I think the opal sold for 1.8
Oh, yeah.
million earlier.
Yep.
Anything else out here?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Nope, that one's orange. Keep going.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Maybe.
Asteroid scan complete.
I wonder if there's a way to tell what's inside. I don't know. Let's say what to tell what's inside before you blow it up. Like if I find another one with fissures, can I still? Could I scan it and just by what's? I don't think you can tell based on what's on the surface though.
I don't think so. This is looking pretty good. Find out what's in it. Not spinning or anything. Please be a good one.
Spinning?
The other one I was spinning was such a pain in the ass. Nope, this is not one of them. This pulse wave scanner, it just needs to be on a toggle switch so it can just keep firing.
Alright.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Alright, here goes another one.
Detonation
Find another one?
initiated.
Nice. Hopefully there's good stuff inside the
Right.
center of the Tootsie Pop.
Alright.
This field's mined out.
Good grief.
Collector limpet expired.
How many do I need on this thing?
Is it a big one?
Yeah, it seems like it. Now I exceeded.
I hate that so much.
But I've got so many spots already taken up.
Seismic charge disarmed.
Let's see.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Alright. Got it. I just need to get the hell away. Oh, this could hurt.
Ooh, yeah, I saw your.
That's from me boosting backwards and running into another
Oh.
rock. I don't
Oh.
think that was from the explosion. Woo, we survived. What do we get? All right, we got opals this time. Let's get 'em.
Yay.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, live from Arnold's Drive-In and Milwaukee Fried Chicken Stand, You Wanted to See It brings you one of the most exciting events it's ever been our privilege to bring.
Okay, kids, Arnold's is proud to present Kenosha, Wisconsin's own
These damn
Weezer.
rocks starting to look like the rocks I already looked at.
Please.
Let's hope I'm putting just one more out here. Forehead and back.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Maybe.
Collector limpet expired.
Come on. Limpets are dying.
Yep, got one.
Nice.
Damn rock. My cat's spinning. Rock.
Programming limpet drone.
Stay tuned for more happy days.
Good work, guys. I mean, you were really great.
Thanks, Al.
Sensation. Hey,
There we go.
anyone trying
Optimal
to
yield.
fish tonight?
Nice.
Good, Al.
That's a good Al.
Warp out of there. I don't know how far you really need to be from these things.
Not too far.
3 kilometers, 4 kilometers.
Oh, I guess I never really looked at distance. I just
Alright,
back up based on sight.
I
Distance
know
would be
that-
a better way to do it.
Yeah. 10 seconds. Alright, 4 kilometers to it.
She was more like a beauty queen, movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one
Seems plenty safe at that distance.
on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she called the scene. Then every head turned, eyes a dream of being the one
Right.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Just remember to always think twice. She told my baby we danced till 3. Then she looked at me, then showed a photo of my baby cried. His eyes were like mine. Though we danced on the floor in the round, babe. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But you can't be still right by me.
Cargo scoop deployed.
This happened much too soon. She called me to her room. Hey, hey. Billie Jean, yes, it's not my lover.
Programming limpet drone.
Claims that I am the one, but the kid's not my son.
Cargo scoop retracted. Prospector limpet engaged.
She's just a girl.
Asteroid scan complete.
But the kid's not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid.
And this rock was loaded with opals. These damn rocks are coming apart and everything's drifting away from each other. These collectors are doing a good job this time.
Yeah, sometimes they do really good, and other times it's just crap. I don't get it.
Right.
I think it's all just how you're positioned in respect to the rock parts.
I think so too. Go Gadget Arms, go pick all that crap up.
Programming limpet
Still
drone.
more.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Alright.
Asteroid scan complete.
What the hell? There's
Detonation sequence initiated.
Oh, they both expired. Cleaned out. I have 51 void opals on board right now.
Fuck yeah, this place is crazy.
That's awesome.
Let's get out of here. I want to look for another rock, but
Right.
Seismic charge disarmed.
it'll piss me off more because I won't be able to pick them all up.
Right. I got to that point too. 'Cause you don't want to waste a whole rock if you can't get it all.
Right. Right.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
What's that?
I'm just heading to Dejaneru.
Yep. Good luck.
Fujimori landing.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yep, thank you. Hopefully we don't get interdicted. Oh shit. Worst part, it's on the other side of the asteroid field. Gotta fly back through the ring.
Yep. It's fine. It looks
Yeah, it's
bad,
not-
but it's fine.
No, it's not that.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Picked up Elin from school today, and there's a couple old guys standing in the entryway. And they believe Monday's going to be a snow day for the kids, and Wednesday's going to be a too cold day for the kids.
Fabulous.
Yep. I guess we're supposed to get a bunch of snow Sunday or something. Sunday night into Monday. I don't know. I don't want any more snow.
I don't either. I'm done with
I've
winter.
had it.
Yep. I'm done with the cold. I'm done with the snow.
Yep.
My sister-in-law loved snow. She's super excited because we have snow.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law doesn't mind shoveling or blowing it or whatever, so he's happy as can be as well.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, what if she was out of town? Just see how, like, if she
Right.
had to go out and run the snowboard and stuff, like
Right.
how happy she'd be.
Right.
Freaking snow.
Right. It's only fun when you don't
I'm
have
just
to
happy
do
I got-
anything with it.
Right. I'm just happy I have 2 kids that are old enough that can come help.
That's true.
Like, I'll go run the snowblower and then tell them, go finish up.
Right. Right.
Like, scrape it all clean. I want it, like, pristine out there.
Right. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. What do I get rid of? Do I get rid of limpets?
Yep. Throw that
I
crap out.
still need some though, maybe.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Guess I could do it the old-fashioned way too, if I need to.
I had to do that the last time. Had to ran out of them, so I just had to go manually pick them up. Worked out okay.
Still got a limpet going.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
In the hangar, boys.
You made it?
There we go.
Nice. Good job.
No interdictions.
Nice. That's amazing.
I saw some ships, but I was making a beeline for the station.
Yep. Alright. Head out of this
And then I thought there was a ship in this instance with me, with the station. There was. And he was coming right for me, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yep.
And then I realized, no, he was trying to land, so
Oh, nice.
I almost collided with him. Tried to land him. Evasive maneuver.
Right. Alright, I'm coming home too. Let's see here.
51 of them.
Nice.
Alright, sell them.
Right.
And then let's get a screenshot of that for Rodney.
That's right.
84 million. Alright, so second
Nice.
run. I have keeping a log of all of this.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3,
84 million.
2, engage.
Fun. Oh crap! I forgot to wait for you to get back here.
Oh, that's fine. I completely forgot about it too.
A few days ago, I had 66 million credits. Now I have 212.
It's awesome.
Buy some new ships.
Yep.
Huh. I can leave my asp. I can leave this asp set up for mining.
Yep.
I can build another asp that's just for space trucking illegal goods.
That's right. You can have a
Wait,
whole
this one's
fleet of
stuck.
asps.
Good idea. I think there's a max. I don't know. Is there a max on the number of ships you can have? 'Cause
I don't know. I would
it'd
think
pretty
it'd be
awesome to have like an entire fleet of ships.
right. Well, I know there's people that have at least one of every ship. So,
Well, that's true. So it'd be cool to have them all decked out and ready to go. with
Right.
Exactly. This one's designed for mining. This
Yep.
one's designed for running cargo, small cargo. This one's designed for interdicting the big ships or
Yep.
you know, disabling or the assassination missions.
yep.
So we just go like, oh, what are we gonna do tonight?
Right.
Go blow some shit up. All right.
Yep.
Swap ships real quick. That's pretty fabulous.
Hmm. Entering conflict zone. I'm not entering a conflict zone. Going to this
Well,
landing.
Are you coming back to a starport or?
Yeah, I'm going to where you are. Yeah, get off my parking spot.
I will. I'm watching right now.
Just.
I want to see if I can get a part of your credits.
Oh right, right.
I'll hang out here. I was gonna go refill my ship with stuff.
Yep.
So we can just take off tomorrow.
Docking request denied.
Denied.
I just left landing pad.
Docking request denied.
Keep getting denied.
Docking request granted.
There we go.
Now.
These guys aren't very efficient with their turnaround times.
Nope.
Rather.
Oh, that's why everything looks weird. I got night vision on.
Oh, nice.
Why is there like green lines around everything?
Alright.
Degraded. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright. Prepare for the selling. And do the Alexandrite first. Yeah, that was 7 million,
There we go.
which
That
is
was 382,000 credits.
nice. All right, come comes the big one.
I got 3.8.
Wow. 3.8 million? Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We got to remember to have
We gotta.
everybody here.
Yep. Sorry about that.
No,
I
it's
wasn't
not a
even
problem.
thinking When I pulled in.
No, I wouldn't have remembered either. I just mean somehow we got to remember for the next
gotta
ones,
remember.
especially when
Yep.
Rodney's around, because we could
Right.
be making 6 million each.
Yes. I'm flying around you.
I hear it. Oh, there, I can see you.
So how much was your paint job? How much did that cost?
$2 or something, I think.
It's a cool paint job. I was looking at like there was a burnt orange. I kind of wanted.
Yeah. It's yeah, I don't remember. I got it when it was, I think the Asp was the only thing. Oh, we were doing the Robigo runs, I think. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, I'm using the Asp all the time. I might as well get something.
Yeah. Get the paint for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have the gold one from my FDL. That one's really cool. I'm glad I got that one because it was $10, but it was a limited time deal,
Oh, it was.
and I don't think that they've had it for sale since, as far as I know. Maybe they have, but it's not for sale now, and I haven't seen it for sale since. So I think they
Oh,
might
that's cool.
maybe once a year they do it or something. I know they have the
Yeah.
Black Friday black paint jobs are available then once a
Yep.
year, and I always check
I saw
during that
those.
time. Yeah, and those are cool too. But I always check during that time, and I haven't seen the gold one for sale, so I'm glad I got it. Alright, I'm going to the next spot too, so I can be there for tomorrow.
Yep.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear
Good to have a ship all fueled up. Retrofitted full of supplies and everything else. Ready to
Right.
go.
Oh, think of the time. All the love so strange. Said you never know.
Frameshift drive charging.
While I try my best.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Falling way to blame and hide the truth. I know that some will say matters but little, babe. Oh, but come on and mean it to me. I need it so bad.
Watched some people play Anthem today.
Oh yeah.
It looks pretty good. It'll be interesting to see. I didn't get to see. They all started out because it was like a demo type day. So everybody
Yes.
started with the same dude. And they all started at like level 10. And the dude they started with, I don't really like. So that was kind of, I didn't really like it. But then they were having a lot of server issues. Which amazes me, because they advertise it as a VIP early access day, right? So
Yep.
to me, VIP means you're invited. Like, we sent you a specific invite, like, to come and play the game today.
Right. We got you covered.
Right. So, to me, that also means we know exactly how many people are going to be trying to hit our server. Or at least we know how many VIPs have been invited, right? And now you could say, well, we didn't plan on everybody being online at the same time and trying to hit our servers. And I say, bullshit. You know exactly that everybody's going to be online trying to hit your servers. So get it ready for every single VIP. Like, plan your structure, your infrastructure for that.
Right.
And if everybody doesn't show up, then fine. Like, drives me crazy. I don't understand.
It's load testing, right? I mean,
Right.
like,
So wouldn't you want
all
to
outside these
go above and
beta,
beyond?
It's not a freaking beta, right? It was just some load testing, some damn servers.
Right.
Like this VIP access today was probably the same type of thing, right? Like, oh, we gotta
Yeah.
load test some servers, so
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous,
Yep.
honestly.
But I guess once it they got it fixed later in the day or something.
Okay.
Probably got more servers back up, and then it was fine for everybody else. And I guess people liked it so far. So we'll see
Good.
how it goes.
Well, and most of this shit's in the cloud anyway, most likely. So why don't they have this shit scripted, right? So
Right.
like, X% servers at X% utilization.
Right.
Fire up 500 more servers.
Yep.
You know, 50 more servers or whatever. the hell.
Yep.
Not like the old days when you had to go in back and flip the switch, right? Like,
Request denied.
Right. Right. Go actually
it's all
build a
scripted
server.
now. Right, when you actually had to put it together. Now you just script it and say, give me another one.
Right.
Here's the image.
Does this place only
This
have
on the
one dock?
deck the wrong way. I put this on the deck the wrong way. What the hell was I doing? Drinking? I landed facing the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, that can happen easily.
I looked in the little screen down below and I'm like, my ship's facing the wrong direction.
Docking request denied.
There you go.
It's cool watching you get put away into the garage.
Hopefully there's a place for you to land.
What's that?
Hopefully there's a place for you to land.
Right. See what happens.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Just done it anyway.
Docking request
Got
denied.
those. Close that. Stop. Check.
Docking request denied.
Logging out. Ready to go for tomorrow night.
Nice.
So it's my father-in-law's birthday this weekend, I think. So I'm gonna be gone part of the day and then should be back tomorrow.
Okay.
At a reasonable hour so we can fly again. Millions and millions of credits.
I think I'm in the back. I went in backwards too. I thought I went in the same way that your ship was facing.
I don't know. It was
Guess
weird.
not.
I swear I pulled up the 3 the correct way, and then I looked on the little screen below, and I'm like, the ship's backward. And it wouldn't take it, so I had to turn the ship.
Nope. Now I'm backwards. What's going on? Looked like it was backwards the
know.
other way.
It's-
So confused.
I know. It was. I don't know. It's weird. As well.
Huh.
I
Alright.
want to change my Kovas, the cockpit voice assist.
Oh.
Engines disengaged.
When that little Elite Dangerous launcher comes up on the right hand side, there's, they're always trying to sell you something like engine colors and
Oh.
cockpit lights and all kinds of stuff like that.
Engine colors. speakers. I forgot about that. That's new.
Yeah, you can set a hotkey to that too if you want to cycle through them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found that in the menu and I was like, but the ship voice packs are pretty cool.
We know what to do in situations like this.
What's that?
You can listen to them as well.
That's cool. Yeah, that'd be neat. Yeah, because didn't they get a bunch of celebrities to do different things?
Yeah, they did. Some of them.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that's that other group. Maybe it was this group. No, there's another group that has a plug-in for voice assist
Oh, okay.
or voice attack or whatever the hell that other
Yep.
software was.
Yep.
They got William Shatner to do it.
Oh. Huh.
Because one of the guys posted a link to the stuff that he's got running, and I was looking at it, and I'm like,